Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman, and it's Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. For our next game, it's actually the second to last game before I do statistics. I was kind of not looking forward to the statistics, but now I'm saying, you know, what the hell. I think I can do it in a day or two, and I might even broadcast the compilation if no one has anything better to do. We are at Six Stadium. I want to welcome everybody for the first of a three-game series, Yankees at Seattle. In just a minute, I'm going to be providing the opening lineups. It's Burbach for the Yankees and Pattin for Seattle. They are both right-handers. And I hope everybody's doing well. And Kathy Harden has arrived. Good morning to you, Kathy. I'm just getting some coffee here. We're going to start with our opening lineups. Kathy Harden rarely, if ever, misses a game. I understand if that happens, or if you just decide you're not into this anymore. But we're so glad to have you while you're here. First of a three-game series, August 1st, 1969. And so glad to have you all here. For the Yankees, leading off, Horace Clark at second, Jerry Kenny at third, Roy White in left, Joe Pepitone at first, Mercer in right, Jimmy Hall in center field, Gene Michael at short, Frank Fernandez catching, and Bill Burbach, the pitcher. For the Seattle Pilots, it's Tommy Harper leading off at third, Steve Hovley in right, Wayne Comer in center, Tommy Davis in left field, Greg Goosen at first, Jerry McNertney catching, John Donaldson at second, Ron Clark at short, and Marty Pattin, the right-hander, for the Seattle Pilots. The tweet is up, and the tweet looks good. Yes, it does. There it is. It looks very good. And Kathy Harden, let's go Yanks. Okay. That's fine. I'm going to go for Seattle, Kathy, because I'd like to see them. They're in fifth place, 32 games out. And they are approaching the Chicago White Sox, who are in fourth. That would be fun to see. They are only 1.5 games behind the White Sox. The Yankees, on the other hand, 24 games behind the Orioles in fifth place. And they're 3 games behind the Red Sox, who are in fourth. So we're going to play ball now. We have one more game, folks, on the schedule, and I'm hoping to get that in today. Actually, early maybe, in hopes of beginning the statistics. It will be LA at St. Louis, and it's Drysdale for the Dodgers and Carlton for the Birds, the Cardinals. And the Seattle Pilots take the field. Pattin on the mound, right-hander. And leading it off for the Yankees is Horace Clarke. Batting left-handed against Pattin. Here's the pitch from Pattin now. 6-5. Grounds it to short X. That's for Clarke. He's at 4. 5-4. And it goes through for a base hit. So Clarke opens up with a base hit. Clarke being held 1-14. Here's Jerry Kenny now. Infield in on Kenny for the bunt. From the stretch, Pattin, and the pitch to Kenny. 4-7, struck him out. 1 down. Now here's Roy White. What a difference a good night's sleep makes. Not that it was a great night's sleep, but much calmer way about how I'm going here. Here's Roy White. He's a switch hitter, batting left against Pattin. It's Clarke on first, 1 down, being held. Here's the pitch to White. 5-10. And he flies it to center, and Comer makes the catch. Clarke holds. It's Joe Pepitone now. Joe bats left-handed. And the pitch from Pattin. 2-8. And he lines it to second, caught by Donaldson. And the side is retired. There were no runs, 1 hit, the single by Clarke. He was left on base after a half. Yankees nothing, and Seattle coming to bat. Now we get a chance to look at Bill Burbach for the Yankees. Leading it off is Tommy Harper, local favorite, stealing lots of bases. Here we go now. Harper at the plate. The pitch from Burbach, 1-7, and he walked him. Oh, that's not a good idea. Harper is on first. He's a 1-15. To steal, being held. And Hovley is the batter. Here's the pitch. There goes Harper, and he just stole second base. Tommy Harper does it again. Stealing bases like with abandon. So Harper swipes second. He's in scoring position. Hovley at the plate still. Burbach from the stretch, the pitch. That's 3-9. And he grounds it to second. Harper will go to third on that. So it's 1 out. Harper on third. Wayne Comer just needs to hit a fly ball to bring home Harper. And here's the pitch from Burbach. 2-5. He walked him. First and third, 1 out. Pilots on the corners for Tommy Davis. Infield back. Here's the pitch to Davis. 5-2. Fly ball left. This will be deep enough for Harper to score. White makes the catch, and Harper trots home. It's a 1-0 ball game. A sacrifice fly as Harper tags from third. Comer holds 2 outs. And here's Greg Goosen. And the pitch to Goosen. 4-7, he walked him. So Burbach in a little bit of trouble this inning. 3 walks. It's first and second, 2 outs. And Jerry McNertney is the batter. From the stretch, Burbach trying to get out of this. 4-7, walked him. That loads the bases with Yankees. With Pilots, I'm so sorry. With 2 outs and John Donaldson. Tough inning here for Burbach. He's lucky only 1 run, but we'll see. Here's the pitch to Donaldson. 1-9, and he grounds it to first. Pepitone has it, and the side is retired. So I think Burbach is fortunate to get out of here with 1 run, no hits, 4 walks, and 3 left on. After 1, it's Seattle 1 and New York nothing. Here's Marty Pattin to start the second inning. Mercer leads it off. Good morning. Are you mourning, Gigi? Because you spelled it with a U. Here's the pitch to Mercer from Pattin. I mean, really, what's going on there? It's a base hit for Mercer. So the Yankees get base hits, leadoff base hits each inning. Mercer on first here, and Jimmy Hall, the batter. That's O-U-R. Oh, okay. Here's Jimmy Hall. 4-10, grounder to third X. That's for Harper. 3-4, that goes through for a base hit, and Mercer will go to third. So Harper could not get that. It's first and third, nobody out. Yankees mounting a threat here in the top of the second. Gene Michael, infield back. Michael, switch hitter, batting left. And the pitch, 3-5, struck him out. That's the second for Pattin. New pen, Kathy. Now Frank Fernandez, infield double play depth. Hall on first, Mercer on third, 1 down. Pitch to Fernandez. 2-6, and he walked him. Look at those walks in the 2 column. That loads the bases with Yankees, and 1 out. And the pitcher, Bill Burbach, he's a 1 WR. Infield double play depth. The pitch from Pattin. 4-4. Catcher X. That's going to be McNertney. He's a 2. 14-2. He fouls out to McNertney for the second out. And Clark comes up with the bases loaded and 2 away. Five-4, fly ball center. Comer, see if he can get this. Yes, he makes the catch, and the side is retired. No runs, 2 hits, a walk. The bases were loaded, and 3 were left on. In the middle of the second, it's 1-0 Seattle. Yankees lose a chance there off Pattin, who, by the way, had a 5.62 ERA, and he still got 27 frickin' starts. He was 7-12. Here's Burbach. He'll face Ron Clark, Pattin, and then back to the top of the order. It's 1-0 Pilots. The pitch to Clark. 4-6, walked him. That's the 5th walk allowed by Burbach. Now Pattin, the batter. He's a C-bunter. Infield is back. Pitch to Pattin, 2-6, struck him out. First strikeout by Burbach, 1 down. And here's Tommy Harper, who walked, stole second, and came home on a sacrifice fly by Tommy Davis for the only run in this ball game. It's Clark on first with 1 out. Here's the pitch to Harper. 6-5. Grounds it to short, Michael. 10-3. And he turns the double play. So the side is retired. No runs, no hits, a walk, none left. And after 2 innings here at 6 Stadium, it's Seattle 1 and the Yankees nothing. Top of the 3rd inning here, Marty Pattin comes out. And it'll be Kenny, White, and Pepitone in the Yanks half of the 3rd. Here's the pitch to Kenny. And it's a base hit for Jerry Kenny. Kenny being held, he's 1-14. Now Roy White. White switch hitter, batting left. Kenny on first, no outs. 6-7. And that is a double down the line for White. Kenny goes to 3rd and holds. So the Yanks have 2nd and 3rd with nobody out here in the top of the 3rd for Joe Pepitone. 2-6. Swung on and belted to right. Hovley going back. That is gone. A 3-run home run by Joe Pepitone. A 2-6, 3-run home run. And the Yankees now lead it 3-1. Pepitone with a 3-run job. So it's a 3-1 ball game now with that blast by Joe Pepitone. And here's Bobby Mercer. Here's the pitch to Mercer now. Still nobody out. 2-8. And that's a shot hit out, and that'll be a double for Mercer. That almost left the park. A 2-8, 20 on the die. So Mercer on second, still nobody out. And here's Jimmy Hall. Yes, some pep indeed, I should say. Here's the pitch to Hall. 6-7, and that is a base hit for Hall. Mercer comes home, 4-1 Yankees. That's his second single of the ball game. It sounds like there's some pep in all the Yankee bats. Still nobody out. And Gene Michael, the batter. Here's the pitch to Michael. 1-8. And Michael hits it. That's a double. That one's to left center. Ball goes to third. 1 to 12. 1 to 11 he'll hold with no out. Second and third, nobody out. And there's action already in the Seattle bullpen. I should frickin' hope so. 3 hits in a row, including a 3-run home run. Steve Barber is warming up, and Gary Rogenberg. I'm sorry. And Mike Marshall is warming up. A lefty and a righty. No, here's Fernandez now. Second and third. We were like this after Kenny and White came up. It's 4 runs in for the Yankees. Still nobody out. Here's the pitch to Fernandez. 2-5. Struck him out. Now Burbach. Pop to the catcher, McNertney. 5-10. And he grounds to short for the second out. Runners hold. And the Yankees bat around Horace Clarke, the 9th batter this inning. Pattin and the pitch. 5-4. Ground, fly ball center. Comer. Can he get this? Yes, he does, for the third out of the inning. But there were 4 runs on 6 hits and 2 left on. We're in the middle of the third now. It's a different ball game. It's Yankees 4, Pilots 1. Burbach takes the mound. It will be Steve Hovley leading it off. Hovley grounded to second. We'll need another pot this morning. Another pot of coffee. That's a Reese's Pieces from last night that fell down. Okay, here's Hovley now. Burbach winds, and the pitch, 4-3. Grounded back to Burbach. He's a 3. 12-3, and he throws him out, 1 away. The batter is Wayne Comer. He walked, was left on base in the first. Yankees 4, Seattle 1. First of a 3, August 1st, 69. Replay. Pitch to Comer. 2-10, and he flies it to right. Under it is Mercer. He makes the catch. That's 2 down for Seattle. In the bottom of the third, here's Davis. Tommy Davis with the sacrifice fly for the only run for Seattle in the first. Burbach winds to pitch to Davis. 5-9. It's hit deep by Davis. But he's a W. Wow. Lord, didn't realize he's a W power, and that'll be a base hit. 5-9, base hit, 2 left for Tommy Davis. W power, I'm surprised. He's N against lefties. So it's Davis on first with 2 outs. Being held, he's a 1-13. And Greg Goosen is the batter. Here's the pitch from Burbach. 4-3. Grounds it back to Burbach. He's a 3. And Burbach throws him out. The side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. After 3, it's 4-1 Yankees over Seattle. Moving to the top of the 4th. Don't miss Dodgers with Drysdale at Carlton for the Cardinals. Our final game before statistics. Then there'll be a 1 or 2 day pause on ball games as I compile statistics. I may broadcast that compilation or parts of it, just for the absurdity of it. Okay, Jerry Kenny leads it off. 1 for 2. Pattin allowed 4 runs in the 3rd. Here's the pitch, 3-6, and he walked him. So Kenny is on to start off the top of the 4th, being held 1-14. Roy White is the batter, 1 for 2. The pitch from Pattin, 1-7, walked him. So it's 1st and 2nd now. Burbach walks the first 2 batters. He's got 3 walks already. And Joe Pepitone is the batter. Here's Joe, hit the 3-run home run last inning. Pattin, 5-6, and that's hit well, but not well enough. It's hit to right, and Hovley has it. It had some punch to it, but not enough pep. So it's a long fly ball out, and the runner's whole. And here's Bobby Mercer, 2 for 2. 1st and 2nd, 1 down, top of the 4th. From the stretch, Pattin, 2-7, struck him out. That's the 4th from Artie Pattin. And Jimmy Hall with 2 outs, 1st and 2nd. Jimmy 2 for 2. Here's the pitch. 5-5. Grounds it to 2nd, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, 2 walks, both left on. Middle of the 4th, 4-1 Yankees. First of a 3-game series. Yankees on a West Coast swing. Jerry McNertney leads it off. The Pilots trail by 3. Burbach is ready now. Here's the pitch to McNertney. That's 1-5, and he struck him out. That's the 2nd for Burbach today. Here's John Donaldson. Donaldson 0 for 1, grounded to Pepitone. Here's the pitch. 5-6, struck him out. That's 2 in a row for Burbach. And now Ron Clark. Here's Burbach now. 3-3, grounds it to 3rd. Jerry Kenny has it, throws him out, and it's a 1-2-3 for Burbach. This will probably be Marty Pattin's last inning, as he's due to lead off in the 5th. But we'll see. He may hit. We'll see. Gene Michael leads it off. Michael is a switch hitter. Pattin. The pitch for 8. Struck him out. So it all depends on how Pattin looks this inning, whether their manager will let him hit or not. Here's Frank Fernandez. Walked and struck out. Here's the pitch from Pattin. 1-4, and that's a fly ball to left, 2 away for Bill Burbach. One 7 struck him out. That's the 6th for Marty Pattin, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. We've gone in the middle of the 5th, halfway, unless we have extras or something, and it's 4-1 Yankees. And they're going to let Pattin hit here. Different ball game, folks. Pattin has settled down. He'll hit. He's 0 for 1, struck out. Pitch from Burbach. That's 3-8, and he grounds it to third for the first out. Here's Tommy Harper. Harper walked, stole second, and scored the only run for Seattle today on a sacrifice fly by Tommy Davis. Pitch to Harper, 4-6. Walked him again. That's not good. Harper on first. 1-15 to steal. Hovley at the plate with 1 out. There he goes. And Harper is safe. He just got his second stolen base. Throwing caution in the wind. Harper in scoring position with Hovley. Still at the plate, a full count. 1 out. Burbach and the pitch to Hovley now. 1-9, and that is a double in the gap for Hovley. Harper scores, and it's a 4-2 ball game. You'd be surprised. This game is far from over. Hovley, nice hit. 1-9 double. Stand-up double. Hovley on second with 1 out. Harper scores the second run for Seattle. The pitch to Comer now. 3-3, and he singles to left. This might score Hovley. Hovley 1-14. +2, 1-16. He's coming home. Here's the throw from White, and he's safe. Comer goes to second on the throw, and it's a 4-3 ball game. Isn't it something how things can change? So Comer on second, still only 1 out, and Tommy Davis is the batter. Davis 1 for 1, sacrifice fly, pitch from Burbach. 6-6, pops it up to short. Michael makes the catch, 2 down. And here's Greg Goosen. Burbach trying to get out of this with no more harm. The pitch to Goosen, 1-7, and that's hit deep. Oh my! Way back, 2-run home run for Greg Goosen, and the fans are cheering, all 8,000 of them. And the Seattle Pilots take a 5-4 lead. My Lord, Goosen hit 10 home runs in 139 at-bats. That's an incredible percentage. 4 runs in. And there's action in the Yankees bullpen. My Lord. Lindy McDaniel, the right-hander, is warming up. And so is Steve Hamilton. What a turnaround. Home run by Greg Goosen. A 2-run blast. Now it's Jerry McNertney with no one on base, 1 out. Here's the pitch to McNertney. 4-6, walked him. And that's it for Bill Burbach. Burbach is knocked out of the box here in the 5th. He pitched 4 1/3. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. He walked 4, 5, 6, 7, had control problems from the start. Struck out 3. He's allowed 5 runs, and he's responsible for McNertney on first. And coming in is the left-hander, Steve Hamilton. Steve Hamilton. And he's ready. Left-hander facing Donaldson. Lefty, lefty. 1 out. McNertney on first, 4 runs in. Harden is pacing early this morning. Here's the pitch to Donaldson, 6-2. And that is a base hit for Donaldson. McNertney goes to second and holds. And here's Ron Clark, the 9th batter of the inning. Here's the pitch to Clark. 6-6, fly ball center. Hall has it, and the runners hold. 2 outs. We go back to Harper now. I'm sorry. Pattin, for his second at bat of the inning. The question was whether he should hit or not. Whether he should be pulled, and now he comes up to bat for the second time with a 1-run lead in this ball game. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Hamilton now. 1-5 struck him out, and the side is retired. But there were 4 runs for Seattle on 4 hits, 2 walks. And the 2-run home run by Goosen. And after 5, it's Seattle 5, Yankees 4. Burbach gets tagged for 5 runs. And now Marty Pattin is the winner of record. It's a 4-out inning, Steve? Oh, Christ, you're right. You're right. Thank you, Steve Perrotta. You see how invaluable he is. And there's no harm, because we'll just have Pattin lead off. Is that correct, Steve Perrotta? We'll just have Pattin lead off right here. Thank you, sir. And here's Marty Pattin now. We did a little time travel. Here's Horace Clark. Thank you, sir. Marty Pattin, now the winner of record. He will lead off next inning. Here's Clark. 1-8, grounds it to first. That's going to be 7 in a row now for Pattin, who has suddenly found a groove. Here's the pitch to Kenny. 4-8, struck him out. That's number 7 for Pattin. Isn't that something? 8 in a row. And Roy White, 1 for 2 with a walk. 4-8. And he struck him out. So Marty Pattin, the having him hit paid off, I'll tell you. He's done well the last 3 innings. After walking the first 2 batters in the 4th. Here's Steve Hamilton, his first full inning. Pattin will lead it off. Here's the pitch to Pattin. 2-4. There's a base hit for Pattin. So Pattin is on. Off his own card. Here's Harper. He can smell it, oh yeah. 4-10. Grounds it to short, double play. 2 outs. And Steve Hovley is the batter. Hovley 1 for 3. Hamilton throws 2-7. Grounder to second, side retired. So, no runs, one hit, and none left. We've gone 6. It's 5-4 Seattle. This game is far from over, Kathy Harden. Pattin takes the mound. He'll face Joe Pepitone. Joe, 1 for 3, hit the 3-run home run in the third. Here's Pattin now. The pitch to Joe. 1-5. Grounds it to first, 1 away. Now Bobby Mercer is the batter. Here's the pitch to Mercer. 6-6. Fly ball left, 2 outs. Pattin, my Lord, Pattin. 11 in a row. What a turnaround. Here's Jimmy Hall. It's a pungent odor that he smells. Here's the pitch to Hall, 6-7, and that's going to be a base hit for Hall. So Hall on, he's 3 for 4 today off Pattin. 2 outs, and Gene Michael the batter. Michael 1 for 3. 4-8. Struck him out. And that's the 9th strikeout for Marty Pattin. His ratio was pretty good, too. So the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. It's a 7th inning stretch, and the score is 5-4 Seattle. I tell you, Kathy Harden, we have a ball game here. Hamilton will come in for his 2nd full inning. He's pitched 1 1/3. I'm going to take a quick break for about 3 to 5 minutes during this 7th inning stretch. And we come back, the Pilots will be batting in the bottom of the 7th with a 1-run lead. This is Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. That wrench means she's a moderator. So we're back. I made a very unusual decision. And it's part of my incurable need for immediate gratification. I'm gonna hold off playing game 1250. Drysdale and the Dodgers against Steve Carlton and the Cardinals until after I compile stats. I know that's kind of dumb, but I'll make a special note about it. And I'll continue after this. After this game, I'll start compiling. I got it all under control, folks. I got one more cup left. So this will be our last game till probably Wednesday. I'm sorry, yeah, Wednesday, maybe Thursday. But I will be, if anyone's interested, I'll be showing you the setup I have for the stats. Oh. And that's what I'll do. I'll just put this little note. There is a place for little handwritten, you could use stickies, but will just remind me. Well, we've got a ball game here, and I've got a cup of coffee here. And Steve Hamilton in for the start of Burbach. Comer will lead it off. Quite a turnaround. Here's the pitch from Hamilton. 110, and he grounds it to third for the first out. And here's Tommy Davis. I expect to start statistics maybe by about 11 or 12 today, 11 a.m., 12 p.m. We'll see. Here's Davis now, 2-8. And Davis hits it deep, and that's a double for Davis off Hamilton. And Greg Goosen, 1 for 2, walked and hit a 3-run home run to put Seattle ahead in this ball game. Hamilton from the stretch, the pitch to Goosen. 4-6, fly ball right. That's for Mercer. He makes the catch, throws it in, and it's 2 away. Here's McNerney, walked twice, struck out. 2 outs, Davis on second. 2-11. And there's a base hit to center. This might score Davis. Davis rounding third, 1-14 with 2 outs. And he's coming home. Here's the throw from Hall. And he's safe. 6-4 ball game. McNerney goes to second on the throw. Now Donaldson with 2 outs, McNerney in scoring position. 6.5 struck him out. So the side is retired. There was one run on 2 hits, and it's 6-4 Seattle. Meanwhile, Marty Pattin takes the mound. He's retired 12 of 13. Here's Frank Fernandez to lead it off. There will be a hitter for Pattin. Here comes Frank Fernandez. For the Yankees, top of the 8th, they trail by 2. Pattin, the pitch to Fernandez. 4-7. And that's a line drive to third, caught by Harper. Nice catch. 1 down. And here, there's a pinch hitter here. The new pitcher, by the way, for the Yankees to pitch in the bottom of the 8th will be Lindy McDaniel. Lindy McDaniel. He's a right-hander. Coming in to hit is Frank Tepedino, a rare appearance. He had 39 at-bats. He hit 231. Two and 1/3. Oh, thank you, sir. Good thing we have Mr. Perota here. Here's Frank Tepedino stepping into the batter's box. I don't know what I would do without Mr. Perota. And Kathy Harden. And Gigi. And everybody else. Here's Pattin now. With 1 out, nobody on. The pitch to Tepedino, hitting left-handed. Whoa, it's a spinner. 4-6, struck him out. That's number 10 for Marty. Lord. And it's the top of the order, Horace Clark. Horace 1 for 4. 1-4. Pops it up to first. Goosen. And it's a 1-2-3 for Pattin. I know who, I think I know who, I don't know. It's a tough, maybe co-stars. Maybe there'll be co-stars in this ball game. Goosen and Pattin. But this game is not over. It's a 6-4 ball game. Lindy McDaniel comes on now, third pitcher for the Yankees. Ron Clark leads it off, and here's the pitch to Clark. That's 1-6. He flies it to center for the first out. And Marty Pattin. Marty 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. 2-12, flies it to right for the second out. Oh shit, yeah, McDaniel. Oh shit, I almost thought I forgot to bring in a new pitcher. God. Okay, Harper is at the plate. 0 for 2, walked twice, scored twice. 2 stolen bases. Pitch to Harper, 6-6. And that is a base hit for Harper, his first hit of the game. 1-15, being held. Steve Hovley, the batter. And there he goes! Oh, Lord, he's thrown out. He tried to get his third stolen base of the ball game. Well, you can't blame him, can you? We're heading to the top of the ninth. Marty Pattin going for the win. Pattin started off. He allowed 4 runs in the third, including a 2-run home run by Pattin, but he has been remarkable. Ever since he walked the first 2 batters in the fourth, he has retired 14 of 15. And it will be Kenny White and Pattin. The Yankees need 2 runs. Here's Pattin and the pitch to Kenny. 1-9, and he grounds it to short. Clark over to Goosen. That's 1 down. Here's Roy White. Switch hitter batting left. Roy 1 for 3 with a walk. 6-10. Base hit to right field. And Joe Pattin, the tying run at home plate. 1 for 4 today. Hit the 2-run blast. Another one would tie the ball game. Nobody is warming up. Isn't that something in the Seattle bullpen? Here's the pitch to Pattin. 5-8. Grounds it to second. This could be 2. Donaldson. He's a 4. Uh-oh. That goes through for a base hit, and White goes to third. My Lord. There is action. Mike Marshall. And Locker. Bob Locker, the ace of this bullpen, is warming. First and third, 1 down. 1 hitter walk away, Pattin, from being knocked out here in the ninth. I guess you would say, Mr. Perota, that if he comes in, Locker, he's eligible for the save. Here's Mercer. Pattin from the stretch. Mercer 2 for 4. And the pitch, 6-7. And that is a double down the line. A 6-7 double. White scores. Pattin goes to third, and that's it for Marty Pattin. Oh my. But Pattin gets a good hand. He ran out of steam. He pitched 8 1/3 innings. "13 hits allowed. He walked 3, struck out 10, and has allowed 5 runs thus far. He's responsible for Mercer and Pattin. He could win it, he could lose it. And Locker comes in. Hoping to save it. And Jimmy Hall is the batter. The infield is in. Second and third, 1 out. Locker is ready. Here's the pitch to Hall. 2-8. Pops it up to second. Caught by Donaldson. So that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Hall retired, 2 down. And it's up to Gene Michael. A base hit could tie the ball game. Base hit could bring the Yankees ahead. Locker facing a save opportunity from the stretch. The pitch to Michael. 5-6. Grounds it to second. Donaldson over to Goosen, and the ball game is over. What a game it was, Kathy Harden. And I am so sorry for your Yankees. The final score, and it's a tough one for the Yankees, Seattle 6, New York 5. We'll wait Mr. Perota for the start of the game, and before that happens, we'll say that Pattin gets the win. He allows 5 runs. Locker gets the save. The loss goes to Burbach. It was Seattle 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Yankees 5 runs, 13 hits, out hitting Seattle by 4 and no runs. We're waiting for the star or co-stars of the ball game. You want to make it tri-stars. That's fine with me. I say give it all to him. Okay? We'll give it to Pattin, Harper, and Goosen. So that does it, folks. I'll put this one in the books, and I'm going to do my stats once I get settled. I want to thank everybody. Mr. Perota, thank you for overlooking and serving in the capacity of scorekeeper, official scorekeeper. You have a great day, Kathy. Thank you for being here, Mr. Gigi. Stay strong, everybody. I'll catch you next time.